welcome to my video. Currently on my lunch break, and I thought I would just go ahead and film because I really want to get a video up this week. So I just got some cheddar peppers from Sonic. I know they're always like scorching hot and I burn the crap out of my mouth every single time. Like, it never fails. So I'm gonna let them cool off. I'm gonna go ahead and record this video. While I was at work earlier, I wrote down 3 different sticky notes of notes, so I'm gonna go through them. Alright, so these are the pros of being dental assistant from a dental assistant. I would show you my scrub. There's my name. I can't really show you the logo because I don't want creepos knowing where I work. The pros and the cons video will be next week. Or, you know, the next video. So, pro. The first thing I wrote down was job versus a career. With a job, there's not really any moving up, or, you know, there's very limited. You're pretty much just staying stagnant. The job is a job. It's not gonna buy you a house. It's not gonna buy you a car. It's just literally paying your bills so you can make ends meet for the moment. This goes hand in hand with job versus career. You will possibly get a job that will have healthcare, paid time off, 401k savings, vacation time. Sometimes PTO is vacation time, but sometimes people have PTO and vacation time. So yeah. At my job now that I have, I'm a pediatric dental assistant. I get 5 days of PTO for the whole year, which is honestly kind of bogus because it should accumulate over time instead of just being 5 days for a whole year. Like, what is that? A half a day a month or something? Or like not even every few months you get like a day. Originally when I started out, previous job before I became a dental assistant, I was getting $9 an hour. When I became a dental assistant, I started at $13.50, and that's a big difference in what I was getting paid. So you can get very good pay, and if you're wondering, I do get paid more now. That's going to be a separate video also. And let me see. You have a lot more opportunity. There are so many different types of dentists. On top of that, most dentists have at least 2 assistants or more. I live in Dallas, Texas. There's literally a dental office on every single corner. I'm not even playing with you. And then on top of that, you have many different dentists that do different things. You have an endodontist that does just root canals. You have orthodontist that just does braces and stuff like that. You have a regular general dentist that kind of does everything, but they don't specialize in one thing. And then periodontists, they specialize in the health of your gums. And there's different job roles for the dental assistant. Like, some dental assistants don't even assist. Some of them are just purely sterilization techs. Like, all they do is sterilize tools all day. And some just turn over rooms. Some help the hygienist. Like, your job duties will vary from office to office, depending on what that office needs, your experience, and yeah. Let me see. You're always pretty much going to be in professional environment unless the people that you work with are not professional. Everyone that I've worked at, they've been super clean, super nice. I mean, you know, you come across a few things that are just kind of grody, and you know they're breaking the rules and not following directions, but just don't work at those places. That's all I have to say about that. From day to day, usually in the dental field, your days are different day to day. And then when I was in general dentistry, the procedures are different procedure to procedure. Somebody will come in literally for an emergency, and then 10 minutes later, you're whipping out everything to do a root canal or to like prep for a crown. So it just varies. Everything's different, and it depends on the practice. If you're at a specialty practice, you may be doing the same thing over and over. You have the option to freelance or work for a company or dentist or whatever. And when I say freelance, if you want, there's this app that I use. I don't know, it may work for you or may not, or it may not even be in your area, but there's this app called Cloud Dentistry. I literally get job offers almost at least a few times a week on there. And it's people that I've never even worked with. It's just people looking for assistance, or I get a lot of messages asking if I can help with their practice for one day or something. You don't really want to work for somebody and you're not sure that it's even going to work out, you can always temp. That's always an option. And if you're somebody that has kids, you can't work full-time, you need to work part-time, and you need to make your own schedule and do that, then you can freelance. You can freelance with Cloud Dentistry, which is kind of like a freelancing thing that you do yourself, or you can work for a company. Like in Dallas, there's Dental Dynamics, there's Anetco, Cloud Dentistry, and most of these places want you to have at least 1 to 2 years of experience. but on one of these places that I got in, I think it's called Temp. They're really big in Dallas. I got in with them because one of the teachers that dental assistant school, she was like, yeah, girl, tell them you know me. And I did, and they're like, okay. And I had less than a year of experience, and I was able to go and temp with them, which is awesome. Whenever I actually started the job that I have now, I wasn't sure that it was actually going to work out, so I just had them on backup, and I let them know, like, hey, I'm starting a job, but it may not work out, so if it doesn't, then I will definitely be calling y'all, and I'll be working full-time, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you have the option. And then the great thing about temping with the cloud dentistry, you get to pick how much you get paid. Some of these places, they'll be like $16 an hour. Some can go up from that, depending on if you're a good worker, if people request you a lot and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I totally just realized, I'm not bald. I have a bun. You can advance in this field. If you don't want to be a dental assistant anymore, you can go to school to become a dental hygienist, a dentist, or if you don't want to be an assistant, you can move to front office. So there's opportunity everywhere, but it is kind of just like up to you and up to what you want to do and how you're feeling. See? You learn valuable people skills and you get good bedside manner, which is a big deal because yeah, you want to have good people skills in general when you're working with people's mouths, bodies, whatever. And it's just really good. After you talk to a lot of people, you get better at talking and making eye contact and stupid stuff like that, but it's a big deal. This job, honestly, it makes you grow as a person a lot because you start off going into this like you really know nothing. Schools don't, yeah, they teach you a little bit, but not really. You don't really learn anything until you get on the field, hands-on, and you're doing it yourself. I've grown so much as a dental assistant and so much as a person since I became a dental assistant. Crazy to think, like, I was a completely different person a few years ago, and I've changed for the best. Schooling is super short to become a dental assistant. It's literally like 3 months, and whenever I was looking for school, this was a big deal to me because I live paycheck to paycheck, for real. I cannot just take off to go to school for the full week or whatever. So when I looked for schools, and I found one that I would just have to go in once a week on Saturdays because that's the way my schedule worked. I made sure I was off Saturdays, and I would go in every Saturday, take my class. It lasted for 3 months. It was like from the end of July to October. There's literally people all different ages. Sometimes in my class I had one guy, and yeah, like in my class I literally had people that were like people that were married, they already had kids, people that already kind of had a good job. One good thing is, like, some jobs, like if you're a bartender or a cashier or something like that, sometimes your shifts will change day by day, week by week. For the most part, schedule at a dental office, doctor's office, it stays the same. It does not change. If you go in 8 one week, you're going in 8 the next. So consistent schedule, that's always nice, especially when you're a busy person. You know, don't have time to just do work whenever. You get to help people and you get to change their lives and their smile. Literally, people that have had just like a not so pretty smile their whole lives and they get their smile fixed, it changes their world, like in the best way possible. It's great. All right. And last but not least, nobody ever dies at the dental office. Very rarely. I'm sure there's some situations where things happen, but and the places I've worked, nobody's ever died. It just makes it I don't know, just like a happier place than a hospital, and it is definitely a lot less stress than it would be being a nurse. I think it's a good job, and I think it's worth it. I guess the 3 main things I can say, the job is worth it because schooling is so short, you get good pay, and you have a lasting career that you can move up in, you can move around in, and there's literally endless opportunity because there's a dental office less than a mile from each other in the city. Dental assisting does not have to be your permanent forever job. It can be a stepping stone to the next thing that will get you to where you need to be. Whether that be a dentist, a dental hygienist, an office person, maybe you want to progress your career more into the healthcare industry. Those are all my pros of being a dental assistant. I hope you enjoyed the video. So, alright, y'all. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go home. Well, no. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go back to work because but hey, at least I got a lunch break today. Alright, y'all. If you liked the video, like, and if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. There'll be another new video next week. Bye.